Top 5 countries where you can study for free. Hi there, my name is Maria Gurieva. I'm the founder of Studyamerica, and we help international students from all over the world get accepted to top US universities. But in this video, let's talk about different countries where international students can study for free. Let's go. Our first country is Germany. Germany is a leader in many industries, including the education sphere. And there you can study for free even if you're an international student. However, most programs are in German. So it's great if you speak German because then your options are limitless and you can choose any major in any university. If you only speak English, there are some programs in English language, however, the choice is limited. Most programs are free, including international students. Some programs are paid, but they're not that expensive. You have to pay for a semester from $200 to $1,000. There are a lot of scholarships that you can also apply to. And if you're looking for scholarships or you are looking for a university or a program where you want to apply, it's very beneficial to use a resource called DAAD. Then in this resource, you can look for scholarships and see what universities have which scholarships and what is the cost of attendance. In order to apply to a German university, you don't have to pass any entrance exams. You only need to show your high school diploma or your diploma from university and show the exams that you are passing there. Also, of course, you need to show your grades, and grades are extremely important in the application process, your grades and your GPA. The next country in our list is Greece. Greece has a lot of programs that are free for international students and for Greek students. Basically, all the education is free in public universities, and most universities in Greece are public. There are some private universities, but they do not give you the national diploma. That is why most people study in public universities, and public education is free in Greece. However, you need to know the Greek language. If you don't know it, then you cannot study in Greece because they don't have the English programs in their public universities. The scholarships that are given to you in public universities might also include accommodation, food, and other expenses that you have during your studies. So the scholarship includes that if you're an international student. The level of education is quite nice. However, in Europe, the Greek education is not considered the top education. However, it is still very attractive for international students from Europe and from all over the world because it is free. So definitely consider Greece if you know Greek and if you're into free education. The next country in our list is the United States. And the United States has quite expensive education. It is considered the most expensive education in the world, but it is also considered the most prestigious education in the world. Besides, they have a lot of scholarships, and I don't want you to think that if this education is so expensive you cannot afford it, because this is a misconception. The United States provides so much money to their education system, and the amount of money that is invested in the education is more than $800 billion a year. And of course this money also goes to financing scholarships for international students. All the universities are either public or private. Public universities are not giving too much scholarships, but the private universities are kind of like separate businesses. They have a lot of money that they take from students, and then they also reinvest it to scholarships for international students and other things. So that is why the education in the United States is so prestigious, because it's all business models where a lot of money is invested to make the university better and to make the level of education much better. There are a lot of universities to choose from because it's not just 8 top universities and then the rest are not that good. And if you look at the rankings of the world universities, you will see a lot of American universities in those rankings, because a lot of universities from the United States are so great that they are better than universities in other countries. So definitely consider the United States, and don't be afraid of the prices and the cost of attendance in different universities, because you can get a lot of money for your scholarships and basically study there for free. In order to qualify for financial aid in American universities, you need to either show your low income, and the low income means that your family raises less than $60,000 a year or less than $120,000 a year. And not or, besides, Besides, you also need to show your strong case, that your application is strong, that you have good grades, that you have good test results, and that your application is strong, and you will be a good asset to the university. If you show that your application is strong, and you show that you don't have enough money, then you can qualify for financial aid in an American university and even study for free. If you want to learn more about how to apply to an American university, get accepted, and get a lot of financial aid, definitely check out my free masterclass where I talk about how to get accepted to the most prestigious US universities and get the scholarship there and study there for free. I also talk about how to guarantee yourself admissions to the United States University. Definitely check out my free masterclass. The link is in the description to this video. The next country in our list is Norway. Norway attracts a lot of people from all over the world to study in their universities because the level of education is quite high, and also Norway is just attractive by its nature and by the slow pace of life in there. If you're into Norway and want to study there, well, one of the things that you need to consider is that they require Norwegian language, and you need to prove it by certain certificates. There are some programs in English, but they are mostly paid, and if you want to study there for free, you have to know Norwegian, and you have to prove your level of Norwegian or your level of English. Also, you need to cover your own expenses, such as food, accommodation, and other things. They are not covered by the scholarships. However, you can apply to different scholarships. Some of them are even organized by the government, and they're provided for international students. So it's a nice country to consider. The level of education is quite high, and there are free programs if you know the Norwegian. So if you do, then definitely consider Norway. The final country in our list is Czech Republic. In Czech Republic, you can get free education even if you're an international student. But there are a few things to consider. There are public universities and private universities in Czech Republic. Public universities are free for everybody, for all its students, including international students. However, you need to do certain entrance requirements in order to qualify for admissions. And those requirements include the validation of your foreign diploma. You need to provide that. You also need to pass the entrance exams, which are quite hard and serious. You also need to prove that you know Czech language. If you do all of that, you can study in a public university for free. There are also private universities, and over there you don't need to validate your foreign diploma, and you don't need to pass the entrance exams, and you can study there in English. However, those programs are always paid, although they're not too expensive. They are from 2,000 euros a year and higher. So, if you want to study in Czech Republic, you either need to know Czech language and study in public universities for free, or you can study in English, but you need to pay. And don't forget that in public universities, you need to validate your foreign diploma and you need to pass entrance exams and prove your Czech language. There are also scholarships provided to international students, and yeah, you can apply to those. However, you also need to cover your expenses, such as food, accommodation, etc. So, definitely consider Czech Republic, especially if you know Czech. Those were 5 top countries for international students to study for free. And if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. There are a lot of very useful videos about how to apply to a top US university and get financial aid. Also, please share in the comments, where do you want to study? Which country attracted you? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye bye!